Hey guys, it's Sarah here with that hashtag show. And today I got to sit down with Spencer Sutherland to discuss his character of Coop and all the music that is amazing that he wrote going into the movie Afterlife of the Party.
Yeah.
Spencer, thank you so much for talking with me today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to say, if people don't know you yet, after this movie and after the other projects you have coming up, they will absolutely know you now.
Thank
I
you.
Afterlife of the Party. I love this movie way more than I was expecting, and I say that honestly. I was like, "It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great time," and then I loved it because a big part of it is the music, and I had no idea that there was music was going to be such like an integral part of the story, and that has everything to do with you and what you brought to it with your character of Coop.
Every time I look at your face, it feels like, oh.
And I know I'm just like blowing up a little bit, but you deserve it.
Thank you. I'm like, just keep going. Just continue, please.
You're welcome. So this and this,
Right.
because what people I don't think are going to realize is this story is so much about like platonic love and friendship and a music connection because we see how music affects everyone. And were you? My question for you is like, were you originally commissioned just for the music, or were you always going to play Coop?
I was always going to play Coop, and I think that in the beginning, I was maybe going to sing some songs, but I kind of went, and they kind of gave me the opportunity. They're like, hey, if you know something like if you can write something that kind of goes along with the part, it could be great in the movie. Fast forward, 6 months of hard work later, we have 4 songs in the movie, and they were Netflix was so cool to like work with in the music side, just because they were very supportive and like it really gave me a big chance. And it was really cool because Coop evolved as well. Originally, he was more of maybe like a Jason Mraz, like casual guy.
Oh,
Once again, Netflix was so collaborative that we kind of like Coop like turned into me a little bit, and we were able to write. The music is very similar to like my music. It's maybe a little bit poppier than mine, but it's like right down the pipeline. And yeah, so that was really fun to get to do that. And they let me wear my own pants like in the movie, which is really cool.
that's awesome. Yeah, I liked your version of Coop. He's super like chill and relaxed and has like this like Harry Styles esque vibe versus a Jason Mraz vibe to me. And
Sure.
I
And the best part was they were like, hey, so we're thinking about having a dance number. I don't really dance, but I was in quarantine for 10 days, so I practiced this dance, and luckily it looks like I know how to dance because I was full on doing choreography.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you sold me. I had no idea. And
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
just kidding. I'm a professionally
uh,
trained dancer, 30 years. I'm not 30 yet, but I've been training for 30 years. So
obviously like in the womb and before. We know like this in the VIP party in the sky.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's where that was going.
Mhm.
I love it.
All right.
So you said I like 'cause I've listened to some of your music and I think it's really great. And I do think that Coops is a little different. So was it a different mental process in order to get more poppy than what you typically write? Or like how did you dive into making that work? Because these songs are bops. Like they're great end of summer songs, driving your car and having a good time with your friends. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Well, I think the main thing was I just, with my music, I put a lot of like truth and raw things about my life in it. And with these, the goal was like, yeah, the goal is to have like a feel good pop. So
Mhm.
I it was interesting to try to think less while I was writing. Like if something feels too generic, sometimes it's not. Some of the best songs are like that. Have you ever Sugar, yes, please? It's like the most
Yeah.
simple song about a girl who you think is gorgeous. So it was interesting taking a step back and like kind of writing more simplistic but just feel good music. It was really actually a breath of fresh air, and kind of taught me a little bit about even writing for like Spencer. Like, hey, sometimes simple works.
What I'm hoping for is like in the end, if spoiler alert for those watching the interview, if you haven't seen it, just hit pause and skip 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Um, you and Victoria are walking off, or Cassie in the movie are walking off into the sunset, and you have that lovely duet going. What I'm hoping for is a sequel of Coop and Cassie coming down and touching people with music. Would you be open to something like that if it was ever presented?
I'm open to as many sequels as possible. I'm saying Cassian. I almost said Cusian. Cassie and Coop.
But it could be hashtag Tusi. There you go.
Right. That's our name. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's my life plan is to do as many sequels as possible. But all jokes aside, I would love to do a sequel. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Amazing.
And this is your film debut. So why
Yeah.
this movie? Was it because of the music, or were you connected to the script some way?
I was actually connected to it. You know, when you hear like, oh, here's this like this is like for some reason it wasn't Netflixy pitched to me, but it was like almost pitched as like a rom-com or something. And
Mhm.
it's so not that.
It's not.
A little touches of that, right? But I think there are so many rom-coms out for this kind of an audience. And this movie just brings this like deep but at the same time light feeling. It's just like, you know, that what I got from the movie, if I'm going to sum it up in a few words, it's
Mhm.
life is short. Like that's kind of what the movie is about. And it's about, yeah, these two best friends who have this like larger than life connection, truly larger than life. And it just, yeah, it's all about friendship and living life to its fullest. And I think that is bringing something new to the Netflix family and just this genre of film in general. I think it's special and tells a really really awesome story about two amazing women.
Yeah, I agree. And I wasn't expecting to cry, and I cried.
Right.
I was like, what just happened to me?
Yeah, and that's the thing is like it hits hard, so, like a little bit, and not even in like a sad way. It's like a happy sad cry.
Yeah, it just has such beautiful moments, and I love like best friends. Like, you know, we all have best friends in our chosen family, and you can have a huge connection with that. So, my last question for you is: if someone had to connect with you from the beyond, what would that song be in order to connect you together?
For sure, Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis.
Really? Why
Yeah,
that one?
I mean, I literally have an Elvis tattoo. Like
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
a massive Elvis fan. But that's my favorite song by him. And I just think that like anybody who knows me well enough and they knew they had to play a song to go through dimensions. That's the
Yeah.
song.
I think that's incredible. Mine would be a Backstreet Boys song. So
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's like my second favorite.
shut up.
Would it be Shape
we-
of My Heart?
No, it would actually be Quit Playing Games. It's my
Sure.
all-time favorite. Shape of My Heart is also a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big BSB fan.
Me too. Oh my God. Spencer, did we just become best friends?
I think we did. I'll
Oh my God.
off the air sometime tell you about a story that I snuck into a Backstreet Boys concert.
Yes, please do tell.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day. And this is going to be amazing.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll talk to you soon about Backstreet Boys.
Oh my God, please do.
Okay.
Bye.
If you take a chance, you could feel it too. All it takes is one look.
Way to angel block, Val.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Sarah. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you think of Afterlife of the Party, and if you love Spencer's music as much as I do. And until next time.